Hello. Happy Tuesday, guys. So, I'm going to welcome you. I'm going to just fix this because I'm a little anal and that bothers me when it's kind of crooked. So, hello. I just got back to LA. I have been, Friday I left to go to Northern California to do some work, hang out. I'll try to hang out with family, but didn't really get to do that much. Didn't see any friends. It was all serious, just work. And that's a good thing. But I just drove back to LA now, so that's why it's a little bit later. But I'm happy to be here. I'm just going to go ahead and make sure this is working. So if you're watching the replay, please give me just a moment. Where am I going? Here I am. Here I am. I just want to make sure that we're working. Plus, this gives us some time to get some people on here. Great. Here we go. So, today, somebody's knocking somewhere else. I don't know where that is. But today, I'm sorry, you guys. Bear with me just one more moment, please, because it's not really working. It's not really working over here. Here we go. Sometimes I'm not the best with computers, you guys. Sometimes I'm not the best, but it's okay. Perfect. There we go. So today, I'm just going to bring my notes back up. Great. There we are. Hi. Hello. So today we are going to talk about how to save time and money at the grocery store. So anybody else ever go grocery shopping and you kind of dread it because you always end up buying something that you don't want to buy, and somehow the cookies end up in the cart, and then you buy them, and then you get home and you eat them, or you eat them in the car on the way home. I do that. Like, I seriously cannot go into Trader Joe's without buying a bag of the plantain chips and eating them in the car, and it is really taking me a lot of self-control to just not do that. So I thought that I'm going to help myself out, and why not help you out at the same time. So I actually just got back from grocery shopping-ish, kind of. But so I totally had you guys in mind when I was doing that today. So before I get into that, if you don't already know, my name is Haley Navarro, and I'm a health and mindset coach, and I help women ditch their guilt around food. And I help them start to feel comfortable in their body so they know and that they feel worthy of happiness in their career and their love life. So before I actually get into all of the saving money and saving time at the grocery store, I just want to take a moment and I want to, I don't know if you already know or if you don't know, I'm in California. I was just in Northern California and I live in Southern California. And there are fires, you guys. There are fires everywhere. I don't personally know anybody personally who has lost anything or fire has destroyed anything or destroyed their lives or whatever, but I do know a lot of my clients. I shouldn't say a lot, but I do know friends of friends, and I do know family members of some of my friends and clients have lost friends, family, cousins, aunts and uncles, have lost their homes in the fire. So I just send love out to California. I send love out to the world. And I just want to say that before I start, because this one really hit home and literally hit home. It hit California. So my heart goes out to everybody who has been affected by those. And if you have not been affected and you have the opportunity to donate anything, whether it's food items or blankets, clothing, gently used clothing, home stuff, anything you can do to help out. I really highly encourage you to. Before I left to go up north this weekend, I actually cleaned out quite a bit of my closet. I had extra pillows that I had extra clothes and shoes. So I packed up my car. I probably donated about 3 garbage bag loads of stuff for the home, food, pillow, blankets, and then I even went grocery shopping just to donate as much as I can. So I highly encourage you, if you're watching, if you can help, anything helps. So I just wanted to get that off, and I wanted to share that and say that before I actually go into my live. But now, now that I have said that, who wants to save money and time when they go grocery shopping, right? Like, let's cut the games, let's do it, let's get in and out, so we don't have to sit there and waste our time. So number one thing that I think is very, very important, and if you are hopping on, let me know that you're here. I see you, everybody. Number one, most important thing I think when you start to go grocery shopping is make a list. Make a list. And if you see my eyes go this way, it's because I have notes, because I want to remember everything that I'm going to say. Make a list. Write it out. You can use an app on your phone. Everybody has a smartphone. There are, you can use your notes, whatever it is. Write out a list of what you need. I actually like to write things out on a notepad when I run out of things as I'm cooking, right? So if I'm running out of cooking spray, or if I ran out of eggs, that way you just know what you've already have used that you want to get more of. And then however often you go grocery shopping, whether it's once a week or once a month, whoever knows, whatever it is, write out a list. That way when you go to the grocery store, you know exactly what you're going for, so you have a plan. Actually, what this one should be, number 2 that I have written down, but it actually should be number 1, is don't go hungry. Don't ever go to the grocery store hungry. Who has ever, if you're watching, who has ever gone to the grocery store hungry and you end up opening something at the grocery store and eating it as you walk around? I do that. And I don't actually do that at the grocery store. I did that at Marshall's last week. So don't go to the store hungry. You're going to want to buy anything and everything that you can just eat right then and there. So number 1, don't go to the grocery store hungry. Number 2, have a list. Make a list so you know exactly what you want to get. So you have your recipes ready for the week. So you have snacks prepared for the week. You have your favorite drinks or beverages ready for the week. You know what you're going for. Number 3, and I think this one is key, and I don't think a lot of people actually know it or consciously understand it. But when you go to the grocery store, if you're really trying to watch your weight or eat healthy or make an effort to just eat better food for you, more nutritious food, get this, shop on the perimeter, right? So you walk in, you see your cash registers, and then you see all the goodies right in the middle, right? That's where your cookies are, that's where your cake is, that's where your chips and crackers and XYZ. They're all in the middle. But when you walk on the outside, you have your produce, right? You have your produce, you have your eggs, you have maybe some lunch meats, and then you have meats, all on the on the perimeter. So if you have a list, right, and this is really going to cut down your time, because if you don't know where anything is, you're just going to go up and down all the aisles. But if you have your fruits and veggies written out on the list, you have, your eggs and your proteins and whatever that you want to eat for the week, shop on the perimeter, right? Make sure you just go all the way. You enter one way, right? Go around through the back, come up the other side, and then pay. And if you need to get things, say, for example, rice or quinoa or brown rice pasta, look and then go into the aisle. That way you don't go up and down every single aisle, and you guys, this way you don't get tempted to buy the Oreos, right? Or buy the extra $10 toast with all your favorite nuts and seeds on top or inside. So shop the perimeter. Also, all the aisles, and I know I just said this, but I just referred to my notes. But all of the aisles are where they have all the junk food. Like, you're not gonna find the junk food on the outsides. I promise you, they're all refrigerators, if you think about it. So shop on the perimeter of your grocery store. Number 4. This is a great one. And yes, you can find them, and I'm going to give you a couple of them. Shop at stores where you can buy in bulk. So bulk bins, you guys. Whole Foods, Winco, if you have one. I don't know where one is around here. Sprouts. Those are the 3 that I know of. And I've been to all 3. Shop in the bins. So this reduces, number 1, it reduces like containers and trash. You can probably bring your own if you like truly wanted to, like bring your own bag or something. You can totally work it out at the grocery store if you wanted. But buy in bulk. You can get, like, I'm going to try and describe it, but you can buy like granolas and dried beans and dried rice and oats, rice. Did I already say rice? Whatever it is. I've even found like spices in bulk, you guys, and it totally cuts the cost of things. Like, I don't know about Whole Foods, but I do know that Sprouts, and I do know that something keeps popping up on my phone. Sorry. I do know that Sprouts and I do know that Winco, you can actually buy your spices in bulk, and it totally cuts it down like way more than half. I was surprised. So buy in bulk. Plus, because it is in bulk, people buy more of it, so it's constantly refilled and like newer stuff. So always buy in bulk if you can. Again, those 3 stores that I actually buy in bulk from are Whole Foods, Sprouts, and Winco. Winco when I go up north, because I don't know where one is down in LA. Also, nuts. When you buy in bulk, you guys, if you find nuts, there's whole nuts and then there's pieces. Typically, pieces, because they're not pretty and fancy, they're going to be cheaper. And I've seen it where it's like more than $1 cheaper if you buy them in pieces. So if you're just going to snack on them, heck yeah, save some money, buy the pieces versus the whole almonds, right? So a little tip for you. Number 5. So I'm just going to go over the first 4. Don't go hungry. Make a list. Shop the perimeter. Buy in bulk. And number 5, you guys, is buy in season. Whenever food is in season, you're going to get the freshest food. If you're hopping on, say hi, because I see you. I just don't know exactly who it is. Buy what's in season. It's the time you're supposed to actually eat the food, right? So right now, as we're going into fall and winter, you're going to start seeing more squashes. You're going to start seeing more root vegetables, more beets. What else is more potatoes, pumpkins? Hi, Ariel. Is that Ariel? You're going to buy more. You're going to see pumpkins, right? More squashes, butternut squash, kabocha, delicata, right? So these are fall foods. But when it's, your oranges, right? And that orange and lemons and more citrus type fruit is going to have more vitamin C. That's going to have the vitamins in it that you need to start fighting the cold and flu season. And that's why they're here, and that's why we need them, is because everything is perfect. And I know that was a big and bold statement, right? But everything that we need is provided for us at the right time, right? So, and this is what I talk about my clients one-on-one with, is depending on where you are, right? Everywhere is slightly different, but let's take Hawaii, for example, right? There's more coconuts and more pineapple in Hawaii for more hydration, right? We don't grow coconuts here. Definitely don't grow coconuts in New York, right? So think about things like that. Your food that is grown where you live is what you really should be eating. And this saves you money because you're eating what's in season. You're eating it at its peak freshness, and it's provided for you. It grows for you. So it's getting all of those nutrients for you at the right time. So buy in season. And then you guys, the last one today is number 6. If you don't have that opportunity to buy what's in season, buy frozen if you can. It's picked at the right time. It doesn't have to be picked super early, right? So it's picked at the right time and it's flash frozen, and then it just keeps all of the vitamins and minerals inside and frozen and ready for you whenever you need them. So I definitely buy, what do I always buy frozen? I always buy my berries frozen. Hardly ever do I buy berries fresh. They're just a little too expensive for me, and I'm like, oh no. So I do buy frozen berries. Plus I love to throw them in my oatmeal. And they just last. I feel like they just last longer because berries just don't last. I also buy like a stir-fry blend of like broccoli and snow peas, maybe some cauliflower and onions. So just go in your freezer section, see what fruits and vegetables are there. So if you can't buy what's in season, definitely head to the freezer section. So I'm just going to go back over. So that was number 6. Number 5 was buy what's in season. Number 4 is buy in bulk. Costco, Whole Foods, Winco. If you know of any other stores, please share them with everybody else, because those are the only 3 stores that I know where you can buy in bulk. So if you shop somewhere and they have a bulk section and I didn't mention them, please let us know where you're going, because we all need to go too. So buy in bulk. Number 3, which I think is so important, which we probably don't pay attention to or know what exactly it is, but shop around the perimeter. That's where you're going to find all of your fresh fruit. Fruit. Did you hear that? Fruit. It's where you're going to find all of your fresh food, because that's going to be the refrigerated section, right? Everything in the aisles is going to have gone through some kind of process, so it has a shelf-stable life. So stay out on the perimeter unless you need your dried beans or rice or, canned goods if you don't want to buy vegetables. But for the most part, try and shop on the perimeter. Number 2 was don't go. No, I changed that to number 1. Make a list. Know what you need before you go there, because if you don't have a plan, you're going to be all over the place. You're going to be in every single aisle thinking, what do I need? So definitely keep a notepad close in your kitchen. If you run out of something, write it down. So make a list. This way you can plan your recipes ahead of time, so you know that you're going to be on track all week because you bought food for those recipes specifically. So make a list. And last but not least, you guys, number 1 thing to get in and out of the grocery store and save some damn money, don't go hungry. Eat something before you go. Have a snack. Drink some water before you go to the grocery store, because the last thing you want to do is go to the store hungry. Everything is going to look good. You may even open a bag of chips that you don't really want to eat, but they're right there and they're accessible, because I've done it. I've opened plenty of bags of food at the grocery store and have eaten them around because I'm an animal. So don't go to the store hungry, just so you don't have to do that. You guys, if you don't know, I do coach one-on-one, and these are some of the things that we go about and talk about and help you figure out. So we make plans like this, and for any other issues that you may be going through, whether it's learning how to grocery shop or learning how to read a nutrition label. Some of my clients just need help setting intentions for the day or for the week or for the month. So everything that we have talked about today are things that I do coach my clients on. And this is actually how I got this content. I was just coaching a client last week, and I told her to shop around the grocery store, and mind was blown. Like, And I don't think about these things until I start coaching somebody on them. So if you don't know that, I just wanted to share that with you. So if you thought this was helpful, let me know. Tell me in the comments. Say, yes, I thought this was great. I'm no longer going to open up a bag of chips at the grocery store because I'm going to eat a snack before I go. Please, if you know somebody who you think might benefit from this video, share it. I would totally appreciate it, because anytime I can help people and have people understand something that they may not understand, but I say it and they understand the way I say it. If that made any sense, please share it. So you guys, I'm probably going to go live later on this week. My schedule's all over the place because I just got back in town, literally today. So I'm trying to figure out if Thursday is a good day, but I will let you know. So thank you for watching. Share this, please, if you know anybody who needs to hear it, and I will see you guys later. Bye-bye.